Hi everyone, it's Jackie here with part 6-ish of this penguin journal. I wanted to show you a couple of things I'm going to make or have made for this journal. So I've made these little pockets and I'm going to show you how I did that. And they're all sewn, each one's sewn a little bit different. They're kind of wonky, kind of just interesting. I made these out of pages from this book. I believe it's 1908. Got this at a tag sale for, I don't know, $5 maybe, $8, not sure. Anyway, lots of pages in there. So this is how I made these little guys right here. I think I saw Pam at the Paper Outpost do this. And the ones I had made before, just let me show you some other ones I had made. These were made out of a gardening book, which had, and the pages were going kind of right side up. So these I did stitching, I did some stamping on these. I did some with the black, because it was black, and I do like the way these turned out. Okay, so this is what we're doing. So what you do is you get your paper, really can be any size. So this one, was this, I'm ripping it in half. Tears very easily, it's beautiful paper. And one side I am ripping in half again. So now I have these three pieces. These are going to go this way, and I'm just going to tear them, however, just to make this little pockety thing here. And it's meant to be very loose, save the scraps, and just, I leave this little part. You don't have to, you could do something different. And then very simply, I decided what I wanted to go where. That one doesn't have as much writing, so I'm gonna put this one at the bottom. And I'm gonna ink around these, which of course is totally up to you. It has some nice already age marks, so I'm not gonna go around that one as much. I'm gonna put that one on the bottom because I want to see that stuff. So I'm gonna do this. These were all American birds, so I didn't have any penguins in this one. Oops, I'm gonna go all around here too. Just a little. So then very, very simple. I took the first one. When you do the first one, you might wanna gauge and make sure that this is coming up over here. But then, you could take a little pencil, make a little mark there. And I'm gonna put a little bit more glue on here just because I'm not gonna sew it right away. And I wanna make sure it stays together. You don't have to sew. You could just put it on like this. And just kind of get it even in here. So it's on the page well. Okay, and the same thing with the bottom one. When I just did these of mine, I only put glue along a little bit here in the bottom, just to hold it while I went over to the machine to stitch it. Yep. And then that goes right on the bottom, just like that. Look at that lovely aging on the bottom right there. And that's it. You could leave it like this. You can stitch around it. You can decorate it up a little bit. So that's how I made that. So I have made these three, and I do want to see what I've got for a little bit of ephemera. I just got these little boxes from Amazon. Iris, they're called, boxes. And they're just little, I don't know, how big are they? 5x5s, just to hold some stuff for me. So let's see what we have. I mean, these are beautiful just to stick in here. These tags. There are these little banners that you could glue. Like I might just glue a banner in each corner like that. I'm really wanting, I'll use some glue stick maybe. Just playing with these. Don't really know what I'm doing. I just knew I wanted to make these. So you have to watch your paper a little bit, because even this is pretty, I mean, it's stiff paper, but if it was any looser than this, I would want to maybe double it up a little bit. Well, you're not very straight. Can I straighten you up a little? Maybe not. What else? You could even take one of these and make an extra little pocket on the bottom. That looks kind of cute. I might do that. Make a little extra. Could it be an extra pocket? It doesn't have to be. I really need to get my our glitter glue back on track. Yeah, that's not even going to come out. Okay. So I'm going to use this Tombow. It's not my favorite, I'm going to say. A lot of people like it. And it's okay. It doesn't grab as quickly as the art glitter glue, which I guess is where I'm finding for most of what I do that's not great for me. But all right, so I'm gonna just glue that right there. Let me just make sure we're, see, it's a little slippery as I go. See that slip around on me? It's still sliding around, so it takes a little bit more to dry. So then you can put a tag here. These are already all inked around. What else have we got? Put one of these little guys in here. And then we could put one of these. I don't think these have been inked around. Not doing a whole lot of inking on these, just a quick smidge around. And then you could put a nice journaling card. Oh, put it this way, right up here in the top. There you go. Now you've got this with a whole lot of journaling space. Now, another idea you could do with this is you could make it a flip by simply going here and gluing a piece of paper there, and it would be a flip. And that's always kind of fun. Maybe we'll do that. Just cleaned out a whole bunch of papers and things. And let's see what I have. This would probably be okay. That would work out okay, I think. Oops, sorry, I just bumped you. You're kind of crooked. Here, I don't know if that helped. So I'm just going to cut a piece of this paper. Actually, I'm going to just fold it and rip it right here so it's the same length. I'm going to fold it in half. This is not what I plan to do, and I probably won't on all of them because you can stick it right in, but it does have some fun things on the back to look at. So I always have to check myself because sometimes this turns into an issue for me. I'm not as, so that's going to be like that, and that's going to glue on there, and it's just going to fold out. So let's put our glue on here. And stick that right down, close up to the edge. And then this is going to glue right like that. So I'm going to put glue on here. I think that may be the easiest way. I don't know. I haven't glued one of these in for a while like this. But there's the glue. And let me double check. Yep, I want this right side up. I want that to be on there. And I am just going to put it right here. Get it started and then just lay it down. Make sure it's nicely stuck on both sides. And then that's in your journal, and it's just a flip out. You've got all this space covered up to write on, and you can also write on here. You know, anything, a pen or a black or any dark color will write right over the top of that. So that's a nice bunch of space. And there's the first one in the first signature, all done. All right, I'll put my glue back together here. All right, these, let's see, let's use one of these again, right up in the top. Oh, yeah, this one I'm not gonna put. Now what you could do, this one I glued at the bottom, as I did most of them, I think. Yeah, you could leave this first one open so it goes all the way down, so you could put a really tall card in there. But I just put it there, which is fine. And, ooh, isn't this a pretty one? This I have to punch a little bit more. Still working on organizing this craft space. Oops, you're too big. What? Where's the one that I need? Is it you? No. Sorry, these are down underneath the table, so it's a little bit more difficult to get to them. I need this size, and I don't have this size, so it's a little tricky to get the, yeah, see, I'm making it wonky, but that's the way it goes. Okay, that's all right. Okay, so go around that. And we're gonna pop that on the bottom of there. That's so pretty. So pretty. For my next video, I'm gonna get my art glitter glue going. I have the little caps soaking in hot water. It just got really clogged up already again, and I felt like I had just done it. So again, with this Tombow glue, it doesn't, you know, grab right away. So it stays nicely, but you have to kind of, ooh, how about this one? I so like this one also. Now you could just leave this plain. You could take, we could take one of these little corners and put on there. Maybe we'll, what do I have for a corner? Let's see. That's kind of big, but you could put one of those on here if you wanted to stick something in, even on a little sheet. You know what? We're gonna do that on this one just to show you. So, I know I've got two going now, don't I? Well, that's the way I kind of like to work when I do these in thirds. If I've got 3 signatures, I work on them 3 at a time. Now what I was thinking was, let me see what I've got. So in my little scrap box, I've got a cutoff here. And I'm going to fold it in half, all the way down like that. Does not have to be perfect. I'm going to fold it in half again. Well, I'm going to have to cut some off. And I'm going to stick it right in there like that. See, that hadn't glued down yet. But I'm going to stick it right in here like this. So it's a writing place you can open up. You can write a whole bunch on there. I might just fold that over like that. Or, oh, see, this doesn't grab quick enough for me to do what I want to do. It just doesn't. Maybe I'll put that one in there. That's a nice writing space. So that one could be done. Let me work on that one again. Let me get a little piece from somewhere. What do I have? Okay, here's a little piece already folded. So that could go right in there nicely for a little writing space. Okay, so that one's done. And then let's find, that's a very pretty journaling card. We can put that right in here perfectly. And what have I got? How about this one? go right here in the top. All right, so let's get out our other pieces, our other signatures. And let's look back here again and see where I put that one. So that one's in the back there. Okay, let's see if I can find. I really don't need those clips on there anymore, do I? I don't know. I think I'm not sure where that was. Okay, so I think it's this one right here. All right, so this one we're going to glue right down in, leaving those strings. I'm going to use some glue stick, I think, for this one. Scoot over. I'll just take that out so I don't end up getting glue on that. That would be not so good. You'll find when you go over stitching with glue stick, it kind of gobs up a little more than you need. I'm just going to spread that out a little bit. I don't need that much there. I do want to cover the whole thing. So I hope everybody's well and safe. Things are ramping up over here in America. Most places are requiring masks. I mean, I've been wearing my mask anyway all the time when I go out in public, because that's just who I am, although I'm completely vaccinated and completely boosted and all those things. But I have little people in my life, baby grandchildren, 5 weeks and 2 weeks, can you believe it already? And I'm trying to keep all my family safe and my kids safe and everybody else safe too. I feel like it's a responsibility for me to do that. All right, so cool, there's that one. And then we're gonna do, I don't think we need these anymore. We're gonna open this up and find space right here. And I am gonna glue this one in also. This may be a little bit of a longer video than I usually do. I have one more project that I want to do, and I haven't really thought about it. I have the base for what I want to do, but I haven't put much thought into what I'm going to do on it. So that might turn into, whoops, look, I missed a whole spot here. Almost all the way down the side I missed. Yikes. It's going to be a longer one. Oh, by the way, you could also glue this all the way to the edge and have a tuck spot, although they're probably a little big for a tuck spot. But you know, so with this, you really have lots of room to journal here too. You could journal on here and on here, and then we need to fill up our little, let's see what we have. We have another one of these little guys. We have some of these little guys. Put that there. Put him in there. And we'll put this bigger one in here. Lots of journaling space on all of those. What we could do also, I just am playing around here now, but I was thinking, how about if we make a little tab type thing with this ribbon? Oh, I really like that. Yep, we're gonna do some more of that business. Now, I want my glitter glue. It's just gonna take a minute because it's not been turned over. Because this will grab pretty quickly and it's good for the lace. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna cut a couple more pieces while that decides to run down, and go back and put these on both of the other pages I did also. There's a piece of tape on that one. Come off of there. Well, I don't know. A little bit there and a little bit there. And I'm just going to glue it on. And it was a little bit too much with the glue. Probably gonna stick to it. Oh yeah. My fingers are gluey. Once your fingers get gluey, things just stick everywhere. Okay, all my fingers are gluey. Really? Yep. Let me grab a little wet wipe and get some of that glue off of my fingers. Goodness gracious. Okay. I'll let that dry a little bit. That's going to be super cute. All right, let's go back in here. And I'm going to just put the glue on the paper this time. I don't need that much. Let's see if that helps with the gluey finger situation. You know what it is? It leaks through because of the ribbon has that lacy feature on the edges. Okay. Just want to make sure that's gonna glue down. It is. Oh, see how pretty that is sticking up from there? I really like that. I'm gonna have to put more of that in. I did love that ribbon when I picked it out. It was in my stash and I found it. I'm like, this is really cute. Let's use that. All right, now since this one is a flippy, it's okay. We can still put a little tab up here. Yep, we can. Perfect. Let's put this on here and I'm gonna stick it in my pot there. Those are super cute. And so then as I go through, we'll stagger them. I put those kind of all in the same place, but that looks really cute, right? All right, our next project, move along. Let me move along a little bit. We're going to use some index cards. These are the big ones. What are they? 5 by 8. 5. Yes, 5 by 8. Now I was thinking of making these flips also. So I was thinking about having it go like, how do I want to do this? I have to use a paper because I can't figure it out. I cannot figure it out if I don't do it this way. So I'm going to fold this in half. Good. Okay. So if I want it to flip out, oh, I didn't fold that very well, did I? We're going to put it down on that side. This side will stay open. And then this will flip in. Hang on. What if we did it this way? Maybe this way would be fun. And then flip, that'll go there. Let me find something to hook it down with. Might need to be a little, does it need to be sturdier than this? Let's try it with this. I'm not sure. Sorry, I just bumped you again. So we're just gonna kind of take off what we need. Sorry, my hands are a little painty. Not too bad, I guess. Let's have us painting this morning. I'm taking a painting class and I'm so excited. A watercolor painting class. Just kind of trying to learn it. All right, I'm going to use my glue stick on this. Okay. So you are going to go right along here, down a little bit on the edge. Glue stick gives you a little opportunity, at least this one does, to get things where you want it after you put it down. And it holds quite well. Now, how am I going to do this? Is this going to flip here? No. Am I going to have it like this? No. What am I doing? Why can't I figure this out? So I've got it folded, so does it need to go like this? Yes. Okay, so it needs to go on like that. And then, that was probably silly. I should have a piece of paper in there. So it's going to go, how did I have it? Like this. Get that right along the edge, like that. And that will flip open like that, yes. And it will flip in and out. So you have writing space here, and all that underneath. And what I am going to do then is find a little paper clip. Hopefully I can find one that's been there's one. Another couple of them. I can find one that I've tarnished up. Is there another ruler one? Let's use that one. Yes, that's it. We'll use those. So what I'm going to do is clip this there like that. And I'm going to take a piece of this ribbon, slide it through the end here. And how do I want to do this? I'm going to just put some glue on it, I think, to hold it. A little dab of the 3-in-1. And we'll just hold that for a minute and get that glued on there. Now, come on. I'll take one of my little clip things here. Let's do that for a minute. Make that, glue that right on there. Okay. Now, what we could do, if I had a little penguin guy, here's one little penguin guy, we could just put him on here. And he would be ever so cute. Just going right on there like that. We kind of need to give him a little place to sit, don't we? I think we do. Let's see, I have a bunch of little scrappy scraps over here. I want a piece of this. Oops, what are you? Just a little piece of this for him to sit on, like right here. Like that. Fray that up a little. I'm going to try to use my glue stick with this. Just like that. And with my penguin. Very simple, but it just jazzes that up a little bit. And I am going to just go around kind of the edge of this a little, just because. All right, so there we have another flip. Excuse me. And this one, I think I'm going to put this, excuse me, on like that. We'll see how that looks when we, it's going to be way too long, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to be way too long. I'm going to cut that off a little bit. Okay, because that would just be too long sticking out, but I like that it's, excuse me. My apartment is very dry, and I'm not used to it yet. I do have this funny little number ticket. Maybe we'll slide that under here like this, just to give him a little more interest. Okay, got that one. Now let's see what we want to do with another one. Let me grab my next other signature, and I want to see, where did I put this one? Let's move towards the back, right? Oh no, it's before this. So it's here on the back of this one. Okay. I like the way that one came out. Took me too long to figure that out, though, didn't it? I might do this one just like this, and it can flip out, and we can decorate that side. So let's decorate the front of this one first before we do any weirdness to it. Not weirdness, but you know, things. I was thinking of doing something like with these little guys. Here, another one. I was wondering if, well, we could do them like this. And then you can have a tuck spot on either side on the front. I was thinking of doing 3 kind of like this. That's a smaller one, isn't it? Could also do these. Maybe going like this. And these could each be a pocket. Those would look kind of cool, right? Let's just go around here a little bit. This is the walnut stain. All right, I like that. I want to cover that up. So we'll put one here, down a little bit there, and we'll put one here and one here. Okay, that looks good, yes. And then we're just going to do the side and that side. So we're not going to do here and here. Yep, here we go. Oh, I really wish I had my glitter glue out. All right, going to use this. I'm just going to go right along the edges like this. And we're going to put it, can't go right towards the top because you need room to put something in there, even if it's just a little piece of notebook paper or something. All right, good. Yeah, can move it around. I guess that's one good thing about this glue, except sometimes you don't want it to move. All right, and this one, it's gonna go like this. Across this bottom. That's my dog sneezing. She finds it dry here too, I guess. Miss Emma. Okay, I'll put this down here. There. All right, we're gonna give that a minute to dry because, you know, it takes a while with that. So let's do the same kind of thing on this one. I'm gonna cover up some of that white like that just by making this corner a little darker. Okay, so let me see. All right, so there's one like that, and there's one. Some of these are bigger and some are smaller, I guess. I thought they were all the same size, but not really, huh? Any more? I used a couple of these tonight. Oh, right here's another one. Oh, there's already 3 here. Hello. So these 2 are smaller. So maybe what we'll do is put them staggered like this. would still work, right? Because you can put tag there, tag there, tag there. Okay, let's put this one down in the corner first, making sure we're in the right place. Okay, there. And then we'll put this one. Now this one can't, well, it could go pretty close to the top because it's, I think I'll put just a piece of some kind of coffee stained paper in that one. So I'm going to put it fairly close because I can put something going this way. All right, and then we're going to put this one on the other side. It's going to go here. So these are the sides we want to glue. Okay. And then like right about here maybe. Seems good. All right, again, that has to dry. I'm not sure how long this takes to dry, but okay, so that's on pretty well right now. Now I'm thinking to stick some of these. There's so many little tags and things that come with this stuff. It's amazing, this kit. She had so much stuff in there. Here's another one. That one could go there. And then bigger one. Let's see. All right, so there's not really. So I'm going to go in my pile of papers, sworn up papers, and find something that I could fit in. Maybe that. Maybe we could use that. This is just part of a time card, I think. And we can slide that in there to use. So there we have that one. And here's this one. That's pretty good. Now, I think I'm going to put a piece of ribbon in the top of this one. Whoops. There. Put it right in. Put a little bit of glue right on there. Put my little clip. These little clips are great. They're quilting clips. Find them on Amazon. But they're really good for just clipping your stuff together if you need it. All right, and then let's see what else we're going to put in here. These ones are kind of weird. I don't know. Let's see what we got. Not sure. I'm not sure what I want to put in here. Maybe I'll just put those. I feel like I'm going to snip my fingers off. But I won't. I really won't. Okay. It's getting dark out. It's getting late. I don't know what time it is. What time is it? It's only 3 o'clock. It was snowy today, though, so the sky is really gray, so it'll probably get dark a little sooner than I thought. The days were getting a wee bit longer, which they tend to at this time of the year. After the middle of December, they start getting a little bit longer. Okay, so these can go in there. I'm going to put that one in there because it's so dark. And, oh, that's a dark one too. They're pretty. And we'll do this. A little more glue. It doesn't take them long to get glued down. That looks kind of cool, doesn't it? Do you like that? I think that looks cool. Oh, you stick up too far though, don't you? So you can't go there. That you'll stick out too. Yep. Okay, well that's all right. I'll figure something else out to go in there. A little piece of paper or something will be fine. All right, I'm not going to show you how I'm putting these in. I'm putting them in exactly the same as I did the other flip outs I already showed you today. I think we've been going on long enough. We're at 40 minutes. Okay, not quite close to an hour. But I think these are going to look very nice in there. And so thank you so much for watching. Please, if you like this, subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Helps reach me out to a few more people. And I will definitely come back. I'm not sure if I'll come back and do another video or I'll wait till the flip through. We're getting close. So thanks so much for watching again, and go craft. Have some fun. See you soon.